this is Sonja from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. If you see me, and if you've been here for a while, if you see this little pouch, you know it's Bible journaling bingo. For those who doesn't know what it is, usually I draw 3 things from this little bag, and that is the elements I have to use in my Bible journaling bingo. I have a free printable of this, which I will try to link down below, and also I'm using the Illustrated Faith free printable in their shop. I think it's still there. It's always been there. I will link obviously the details with that also, and then I combine the two. So with further ado, I'm going to draw 3 things, and as I said, then I'm going to see if I can do a Bible journaling page. I'm very excited. I love doing Bible journaling bingo. I love the challenge about it. Okay, the first thing is, I'm going to get the other things back in the bag. Use your favorite pattern paper. Okay, that's easy. That's just going to be difficult to decide which one is my favorite. Okay, next one. Write something in calligraphy. Oh, that's going to be a challenge. I'm not very good with that. I might print something out, put it underneath the page and trace it. Yes, that's just one skill I haven't really practiced. You can just do so much. You can't be good at everything, so yeah. Okay, the third and last thing, use some paint splatters. Okay, it's a fairly straightforward one. I mean, it's very easy. I can do anything with pattern paper. Obviously I can add some other elements also. It doesn't just have to be these 3, but these 3 needs to be included in my page. So it's your favorite pattern paper, number 1. Use some calligraphy, or write something in calligraphy, and then do some paint splatters, which is always fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about it, put you on fast forward, and then we're going to put this page together. Okay, what I've got is I've gone through my stash of pattern papers, and I decided not to print anything off. I'm going to use what I have in my stash. And I've got a few. This one is from Cartabella Flower Market. Absolutely love this. I'm obviously drawn to flowers, so I'm thinking of that one. This one is also beautiful. The Simple Stories I Am collection. Love this too. This is probably also one of my all-time favorite Kaiser Craft, and it's the Blessed collection. It's quite an old collection, but I just still love it. Love the orange and the pinks and things like that, and the beautiful blue background. And then I've got some Rosy Design printables also, or printables cardstock. Love this faint little flowers, beautiful. And then I love the idea of having this bunces hand with the bunces. The reason why I'm liking this hand is that the verse I'm going to do is Proverbs 3 verse 16 to 17, and talking about wisdom. And the one hand you have a long life, and the other hand you have honor and prosperity. So I like that fact that it's a hand there, but otherwise I don't know if I'm going to use it. It's just a possibility. The butterflies is always nice. That's also from Rosy Design. And then this is also from Rosy Design at the moment. This is my front runner. I just love this. Beautiful. So I think, yeah, I will think about which one I'm going to use. And then I've printed the word wisdom. I just typed in Google wisdom in calligraphy, and that came up, and I just copy and paste it. So that I'll put underneath my Bible, and I'm going to see if I can trace it. And then the verse which I've decided to journal, I've just typed that out also, which I want to put sort of put there in my sort of display or whatever. So this is what I'm thinking, and the reason why I'm gravitating towards this paper is I've got a stamp set also from Rosy Design. So I can't remember if this pattern paper goes with this this stamp set. It looks almost like it. If you look at the background, I don't know if you can see, it looks almost, it could be with this one. So it's a layered stamp. So I want to attempt to do that. So I think I'm actually going to settle on this paper. Then what I have is I made my own stamping block, or whatever you call it, stamping chamois or whatever. You can get them in South Africa, but they're very expensive, and I just can't justify myself buying something like that. So what I've done is I just took a paperboard clip or paper clipboard, which I can secure paper in there. For instance, if I decide to stamp on there, I can put my paper in there. Then I've just took a clear mat, sort of, it's a probably a mat you put underneath your plate, something like that, and I have to secure it with double-sided tape there, and I'm just using it as a normal stamping sort of board or whatever you call it. I can't remember what's the word now. So I'm going to attempt to do this flower, and obviously it's a layered flower. Unfortunately, I lost the little branch. I did had it earlier because I was just checking it out and seeing how it worked, and now I've misplaced it. So I'm really hoping I can find it, because I don't know if I will do this whole flower. I might just do, yeah, a little bit like this, something like this, I don't know. So basically what you do is, first of all, you put the lighter. They give you the order, so that's that, and then the inside, and then even the inner inside, and then you do the edge. So I took some inks out. I think Versify Fine Clear ink definitely works the best with this, but unfortunately I've made a sort of a test run, and I didn't really know if I like it. It doesn't really goes very well with this, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. So this is the colors that I got out. I think I'm going to do the edges black and the inside also, and then I'm going to use these two inks. As I said, this ink, just the color just didn't go to me very well with my pattern paper. So this is what we're first going to attempt. Let's see how. I have used this stamping secure block before, and it does actually work fairly well. So basically, I'm just going to put my flower there, the inside, because that's the first one you need to do. So now I'm going to use the lightest color, because that's what they had on the picture also. Let's see how that works. Okay, I might have to do a little bit more. That's the good thing about this stamping block, so you can go back in with it. This is spun sugar. That's better. Don't know if I'm going to get it better. Okay, now the next one we need to look at is the inside, which is this one. So obviously what you do is you put it, I'm sure you all know this, but for those who haven't done it before, let me just see. That's how I assume you do it. No, obviously you turn it around. I think that's how it goes. But I did do is I just make a little bit of wet my finger. This is not the best quality stamp, so it doesn't really stick very well, but it does. It's okay. So that brings it up. Then I'm going to use my dark one. This is Festive Berry. I'm sure there will be better colors to go with this collection, but I don't have all the distress inks and oxide inks. And as I said, I think a Versify ink will be better, but I just have Versify ink in black and in pink, so, or purpley pink. Let's see if that is correct. Now that looks nice. Okay, so then you need to do the inside, that small little one there. And I don't know, I just didn't like it. I don't know if I should attempt the purple or should I keep with the black. I think I'm going to keep with the black, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do it a second generation black, because I didn't like it so dark. Let's try it. So now I just need to put that on there. So okay, there is the, oh, it's like this. Seems to be like this. Yeah, that's correct. So as I said, I'm going to see if I can do a second generation. I don't like it so dark, and I don't have enough of different color. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on there first, and then I'm going to put it down. Yeah, I think it's okay. Now I'm going to attempt to do the outline. So the outline, I'm going to do black also. I don't know, I just didn't like it with the other color. Oh no, actually I'm going to use this color for the outline. That's good. So okay, let's do that. Yes, I think it looks okay. Okay, this is how far I came. I've cut out sort of a cluster of flowers. I've cut out the verse and the doily. I've got my word wisdom, but I actually want to do a background with watercoloring also, so I'm going to take that out for the moment. I cut out my flowers. I stamped. I don't know 100% if I'm going to use it. Let's see. I think it doesn't really fit 100% with my theme or my color scheme, but let's see how it goes. But first of all, I just want to create a background. I'm going to use this paint. It doesn't look very good, but I like this pink. It's a very nice sort of a bright pink. Maybe I'll mix a little bit of red with it to create a little bit of. So I'm just going to get a background here. Okay, while you watch me do the background, let's talk about the verse. It's Proverbs 3 verse 16 to 17, which is, they're talking about wisdom. Wisdom gives you a long life in your right hand, and in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. And it's such a beautiful proverb. It really struck me when I read it, just to think that on the one hand, wisdom will give you a long life. It could be a life here on earth, because I think if you make good decisions and wise decisions, you'll probably live a bit longer. But ultimately, it talks to me about eternal life. And also it will give you riches and honor. Now, it might give you riches here on earth also, because yet again, if you make good decisions, you might be a little bit better off and you will have honor. But ultimately, I'm thinking of the treasures which we are storing up in heaven for ourselves. Because if we make constantly wise decisions on a daily basis, we will have treasures that's in heaven, and we will have a peaceful path, and it's a pleasant path. Our life here on earth will be so much better if we just make good, wise decisions. Yeah, and this Bible verse really struck me, and I really wanted to document it. So now let's look at our cluster. As I said, I want to put that doily there, that there, and that sort of over there. Don't know if I want to back this also with a red. Maybe not. Maybe I want to etch that. I think I should really get myself a small little dauber, which you can go into all the nooks and crannies. Because at the moment, this is so chunky, this, that I can't really get to the edges. Okay, don't really know if it helped, but let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this on. There we go. Okay, now wisdom needs to be written. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to see wisdom now. Okay, yeah, just about. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that a little bit off, so I can put it more in it. Okay, so that's more or less, yeah, okay. So now I'm going to get a calligraphy pen and then write wisdom. I've got two calligraphy pens. This one it's not a, it's a hard point, but depends how you hold it. Like for instance, if I go like this, and then I turn it around and I go like this, I don't really know which one is going to be the best. And then I've got koi coloring blush pen. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I should just first trace it with pencil. Okay, that's my very simple attempt of wisdom. So now let's see if I can add these flowers, maybe around it. I don't know if I'm really going to do that. Okay, I've decided I'm actually not going to use that flowers. It was fun making it, and yeah, maybe I can use it for something else. I've cut these out, so I think I'm going to make this come out there. Okay, I really like how this looks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the Proverbs 3 verse 16 to 17. I'm going to see if I can get stickers for that. I've got these calligraphy stickers, and maybe I'll try that. Okay, I like how that looks. Okay, I think I like how that looks. It's simple. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to think of this paint splatters. So white will probably work the best. I'm just going to get white acrylic paint. This is not working very well, is it? I've got this white paint marker, which I sometimes do splatters with. So because I've already done the white paint, I think we're not cheating by having that. And let's just make sure we've got the calligraphy writing, we've got the paint splatters, and we've got my favorite pattern paper. So yeah, I think we've got all three. I think it was quite successful. I'm not mad about the paint splatters, and I said I'm going to fix that. But otherwise, I love how this turned out. Yeah, thanks very much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. You must have a great day. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I've got a whole playlist of Bingo Bible Journaling Bingo. So I'll link it up here. So if you want to go and check that out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.